This is the misconception people have. Whenever they go to the gym, they look for the biggest looking guy, the most muscular guy, and they pick that fella and then they sign him up. It's a misconception they have, not true.
Okay, we're back again at Anytime Fitness Telok Blangah together with Jay.
Hello.
And today's question really is, what should we look out for when we are going to hire a coach or a trainer?
Well, first of all, hi, I'm Jay at Anytime Fitness Telok Blangah. Come and work out with us. Good question. It's something I've been covering for a while. Okay, how to pick a trainer? Very simple. Go look at the way he looks. If he's bigger, then you just sign him on. No. This is the misconception people have. Whenever they go to the gym, they look for the biggest looking guy, the most muscular guy, and they pick that fella and then they sign him up. It's a misconception they have, not true. Usually, I mean, back in the days, even when I started out, that's how it used to be. They would pick a guy who was really big. But I'll be honest with you, I mean, I've always known to be honest with certain answers. Those guys are usually on steroids and they have a shorter way of training. I don't know how Casey feels about me answering it that way, but it's a fact. And I'm sure a lot of trainers are going to get pissed off with this, but the bigger they are, that's how it is. And so they have a more shorter way of working out. I'd rather find the smallest guy and have a chat with him to see what is the knowledge he has. That would be perfect. But then again, it depends on what kind of training you're going to do. Whether you're going to go into sports, performance-based sports, or just your Sunday groups, that kind of games, or stay fit, or is it because you have what you call health issue, or you want to increase your fitness, or you just want to get into bodybuilding. So it depends on actually what kind of training or mindset you have for your training, and then you pick a trainer accordingly. Very few trainers can suit all areas. Like if you ask me to become a Chinese coach, I can't. But when it comes to the gym, when it comes working with your body, then I can. So you need to find a trainer. First, look at his credentials. Not everybody has paper qualifications. In fact, in my personal experience, I found trainers who have no paper qualification but are brilliant. They've been in this industry for a long time, and they can just assess somebody very well and then do the proper methods for the training. Basically, what you need to do, you can assess, while the trainer is assessing your fitness, right, you can actually assess the trainer in your first session. Alright? Having a friendly chat, that's fine. And then let him bring you to the floor and then see what he does. See whether he's paying attention to your muscle imbalances or your fitness issues or your health issues. First, the areas he has to cover is whether you have any health problems, first of all. And the second area will be your fitness problems, and then will be your objectives. You see, you know, even in religion, right, we always ask God for whatever we want, you know, but always God gives us what we need. See, that's the trainer you need. You know, I'm not asking you to go look for God, but you know, that's how we balance out, because, you know, we always, in my 30 years plus experience, I never had a guy walking in and say, I just want to look fit. And then as you probe, he will give you an idea of some image he has in his head. Usually it's a person who's more fitter. This will be the role models. Or I've had guys who say, I want to look like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know, see, this a monkey in us will say, no, I want the best. I don't blame you, I will feel the same. But then, first of all, the trainer needs to find out what are the issues you have in your body, right? Whether it's illness, or is it what you call muscle imbalance, or even injuries due to sports or accidents and stuff. So you need to troubleshoot that first. You can ask questions accordingly. You need to troubleshoot and balance up the muscle imbalances, so when you start working out, your core gets very strong, and at the same time your performance, because you see, if you have a shoulder, for example, I went for a shoulder surgery. So right now my right shoulder, I can lift about 2 kilograms over my head, whereas my left, I can go a bit heavier. But so if you carry on lifting that way without doing any rehab, you're gonna look imbalanced. Okay, you're not gonna, even when you walk, you're gonna have a major issue, which is a postural issue. So he's got to correct. You're a good trainer can even change your posture and the way you walk and the way you sit and all that. You need to correct all that first, then you start on your goals. Alright, so I don't know if I'm talking too much about this, but don't look for the biggest trainer, look for the smartest and most dedicated. Another thing you need to look at when you are looking at a trainer is see whether he's keeping a progress report. So first of all, he needs to tell you what he's going for doing for the next 1 month. Alright, because body always changes and shifts, and because people nowadays are working and because of time and all that, he will give you what he's going to do for that 1 month, and then see whether he's really monitoring your progress. Because some areas of your body will grow fast, some might not. Some can be technically gifted, some might not. So these are the things you have to work on.
Does he need to give you a training plan on the spot? Something like that?
Any good trainer wouldn't do it. I keep saying he. There are a few female trainers I know that I go to them for advice. It's fantastic. No, a good trainer will straight away will not give you a training program. If he's giving you that, means he's selling Koyo to you. You know, it's a fact, man. These are the gimmicks people need to find out. People are getting smart, all right? And why I do this kind of stuff is I want trainers to become more professional in their attitude towards treating their clients. They're paying them money, man. If you're taking the money, you jolly well do a good job, because that's your main job, right? So you come in, make sure you assess the person first. Once you assess, people always say, send me a training program, send me a training program. Yeah, I can sit down right now and come up with 20 training programs, but is it going to work for you? That we don't know. So you need somebody to assess you first. Once the assessment is done, then we work on your cause and your fundamental basic strength exercises. Once you get that going, then you can sit down and say, okay, where do we go from here? Once the troubleshooting is done, where do you go from here? And that's when you can come up with programs and all that, depending on your goals.